Normal Nerds podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And what else do you feel like talking about? I'm your host, Maxwell Cercia.
And I'm your host who thinks boobs is a pretty good motivation, Davis Bates.
This is our weekly anime review. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Weekly anime review, and oh, it feels so good when the anime is so good.
Holy shit. The anime is awesome.
Oh, it's great.
It is. This is so far, this has been the most exciting lineup we've ever
Nice
had.
job, anime.
It has been really, really amazing. What do you want to start with?
I think let's start in order of what we watched.
Okay. And we watched it.
And also what we've been starting every episode with, Spy X Family.
Alrighty. Sweet. Great episode of Spy X Family, as always. The show that can never miss, apparently.
It can't miss.
Oh my God. It was... It was such a fun episode.
Yes.
We got a lot of resolution there that I didn't think we were going to. Just like it opens with Lloyd shooting a bomb vest off the dog, which was very smart. Not just heroic, very smart.
Yeah, it was.
I want to point that out. He wasn't just being a hero. He was also being smart.
Yeah,
He was mainly being smart.
Yeah.
Shooting
only a
bomb
smart
vest.
move.
Yeah, it was, and get the blast away from him and all that stuff, and then they end up taking they caught the guy, right? Or did he get away?
Well, the reason they catch that, we watched it a few days ago. We usually watch them the day of.
I know. I'm trying to bring it all back to me right now.
The guy was driving away, and then Yor sees him, so she jumps off the
That's
bridge.
right, and she just
and then
friggin'
kicks a car.
Superman punches a car.
Kicks it.
Sorry, those legs of steel. Kicks it into a freaking
Light post.
light post. Those words are kind of hard today, guys.
Light post.
A light post, and just casually, by the way. Casually.
Yep.
Just jumps off a bridge and kicks a car going about 60 miles an hour into a lamppost. This girl
and then calls the cops.
Because she's just a housewife. It was very, very great. It was a quick resolution to a storyline that was like we were already kind of done with too, because like it kind of run its course. After Lloyd saved the dog, which is all we were really there for.
Yeah,
get the dog alive and all that stuff. And then I just love the scene after that where it's, he meets back up with the Strix lady and they have Anya's dog there, and they want to take the dog back because it's an experimental dog and all that stuff. And so she puts on her own, disguise, and they're trying to do it. And then just Anya being
the cutest kid ever,
just like, I will start doing bad because she knows
she
can read the Strix lady's mind. I'm gonna do so bad in school if I don't get to keep this dog. And just like Strix lady or the handler and Lloyd just lose their shit. That was my favorite scene. And Lloyd just like, no, you still can't have it. And the handler's like, nah, I'm the boss. You get to have it.
Yeah.
It's like, you're trying to give me more work?
They do. I love the scene where, I think, was it? When they originally go on the outing or whatever to get the dog, or what was it? When was it? And Lloyd just looks beat out of his mind.
Oh no, that was the. So there was that scene. I know. Okay, so that was in this. That was an episode. He was also dead tired at the end of this episode, but it was the episode before that one that ended the first half of the season where he was dead tired at the Penguin facility.
No, they happened in this season too, though.
Yeah, it was this episode. He was dead tired.
It was this one?
After that, he was exhausted because he just did a million different missions.
And like Anya, because Anya and you were like, we saved the day, yay! And Lloyd just like,
I'm dying.
It's good to have I like the dog too, mixed with Anya. I mean, Anya's just the best character. First off, one of the best things about the episode was we got Damien and the goons.
Oh, he came back. Yeah, we
I
finally.
love it. They're such little fucking goons. Like, yeah, boss, yeah. When she's like, I got a dog, and he's like, first of all, her Anya ridiculous plan. She's like, I got a dog. He'll say he has a dog. They will show it off to each other, and then we'll meet together. You know how she always does those scenarios, and then he's like, yes, and she's like. They're like all sad about it, and they're like, "Good job, Master Damien. You take her out with run." I'm like,
you destroyed her.
Fucking goons.
You bodied her, Damien. Good job.
These fucking goons.
I just loved how she based that entire plan off her dumbass friend just being nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, what kind of dog is it? Was it a kind of cute dog? And I was like, yes, this plan works. Lo and behold, then she goes to a boy and asks this question who does not give two shits about anything, as most gentlemen do. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, that's dumb. You didn't even give your dog a name. That was the best part.
It was the best part.
I think that was the best part too, because he's a Hotspur. He was like, he's gonna give her a chance.
Oh yeah.
It just doesn't have a name for the dog, and it's like a name.
That scene still where she last season where she like looks up like crying and all sad and like it's like Damien's I love that scene. Oh man, Damien and the Goons, the school is like some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah, it's one of the best storylines I think in the entire thing. Well, because it's Anya centered, which is great. Anya episodes are amazing.
Yeah, Anya, yeah, she's the best character in the show.
She is.
And you know, and then it's like just like dealing with the dog and whatnot. First of all, I love when Lloyd comes back and Yor's like, I thought it was my fault you were stuck in the bathroom so long. It's probably something I cooked.
In any other day, that might be true.
That might be true.
But not today, Yor. That was just, they have such a good consistency in the show of how she's just a terrible cook and all this stuff. All these good lines. I did find it kind of weird. Maybe this is a Japanese thing or something like that. But like having the dog go to the bathroom on like ripped up newspaper in the house.
Maybe it is a Japanese thing. I don't know. Dogs don't go to the bathroom in the house in America for any of our
for people who are normal.
Our out of states listener. I don't know if you do it in other countries. We have some Germany listeners and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, normal people have the dog go outside.
Yes,
that
was really weird.
I don't care that much about.
That was really weird. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah,
Japan's weird.
A lot of this episode was just we're just
the dog park
was just
was
tying what
the dog park.
The dog park was amazing. Yes. I loved every part of the dog park and how she was pretty much just cherry picking everyone's names for their dogs and smashed them all into one.
Oh yeah, I forgot you made
up
like
a bunch of Princess Starshine from the Moon Pie the third or some crap like that. It was she's a dumb kid, and the whole scene with the crazy dog lady and her. God. I remember when that dog came on scene too, that bulldog thing. Oh, yeah. It is like it was the first scene you get to the dog park. It's like that thing runs across and it's like, brah. And it's like, what the fuck was that? That wasn't a dog.
You literally were like, dude, what the fuck? And I wasn't even like, I was like all lost in sauce. I was like, oh, I love the show. And you're just like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, yeah, you're totally right. What was that?
That wasn't a dog. That was a gremlin.
And they have scenes like that every once in a while. Anya getting on the bus. Where it's like the small little weird scene.
Weird little shit. Animators was having a good time. Yeah. But then just the dog, once the dog steals her gloves, it steals them perfectly, by the way. I'd like to see a dog that doesn't eat half those gloves in his mouth and not just like daintily holds them. But already what's the name? What was the name she gave it? It was
Bond.
Yeah.
Bond
so he gets his namesake now by saving her from the most cowardly dog at this dog park saves her gloves from this other dog, which is just I find hilarious. And the crazy lady that had that dog was like, "What did you do to my precious sprinkles?"
Yeah, I know.
I was dying laughing.
Even though it wasn't a far prediction. I did say, I was like, why don't she name it after the main character of that show?
Yeah. And then she did.
But then and then ended on a very, very cute, heartwarming scene of Anya like asleep and the dog. And Lloyd's like, maybe we'll just let her slide tonight.
Yeah. She gets a pass this time.
Another solid episode of Spike's Family. Great.
I will say that before we move on there, that one scene, it hit me kind of in the feels where the dog finally got to see the scene he's been envisioning the entire time of Anya and the family looking down on him. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
This poor dog finally gets a happy-ish ending.
Yeah, because they also did show like I think it was this episode the dog like showed like all the problems because remember like when he went to try all the problems he had to go through.
This dog had a terrible fucking life. It was literally like tested on to the point where it's like if it dies, it dies. Like
if he dies, it dies.
It dies. This poor ass dog. So I'm really happy he's in actually a albeit fake but nice family.
The best family.
Remember
the scene too where Lloyd was like he's like well this is all gonna end because it's all fake. But we're like
no shot, bro. Buddy. No shot.
The
moment Yor lets you kiss her, you're done.
First of all, why would you ever give up Yor? I mean, if you found out she was like killing people in cold-blooded murder.
Honestly, that might work out for him. It's a very non-traditional lifestyle, which he also has, and I can't imagine his body count's any lower.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, actually, no, it probably is considerably lower, but still like high. If I can explain this.
When you say body count, you mean killing people?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Get your mind out of the gutter, bro.
I'm just making sure.
This show is the wholesome one. This show is the wholesome one.
I'm pretty sure yours never had
Chainsawman's the non-wholesome one.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. But
no, I mean in terms of killing people. Imagine Twilight has several, dead bodies on his count, while Yor probably has several thousand.
Yes.
But
another great show. I get so excited for the show every week. It's just
I love it.
Yeah,
it's a blast. There's not a bad scene yet.
But let's move on.
Yes.
To another show that is, oh my god, amazing. Can't wait for more Mommy Miracle. My Hero Academia season
6.
Okay, nice. Remember the first time you said 7? That was weird. Anyways,
That video is not up, but it will be
oh,
eventually.
see, no one's ever gonna know.
It will be eventually. The audio is. Get out of here. Get out.
Yeah, but I changed the auto.
You did not.
Yeah, I said auto there too. So
Yeah, you don't even listen to the podcast. I listen to the podcast.
I listen every once in a while. Anyways, My Hero Academia season 6, as I said. So start out.
Yeah, this was a
Oof.
what?
It was an oof episode.
It was an oof episode. Yeah. I was very, very happy with it. When we start out, especially with coming back to Kaminari, just still sucking up the lightning from the other dude, and he's like, "How much voltage can you take?" And it's like, I don't know, probably a lot, bro. He's like, he's got like a real power. You got you steal energy from tasers. I don't know.
I know, yeah.
He's got a real power. Like, let's be real here.
Yeah.
His quirk's probably 10 times better than yours. He just generates electricity and steals it.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a spectacular just way to open it up and have the heroes engaging and all that stuff. But then we just got to jump right to it. It was some of the best sequences I think I've seen in My Hero. Not the best, because there are, there's insane fights in the show and all that stuff. But this one was just edge of my seat the entire time. Was when Hawks, being the inside man that he is, goes after being the clutch hero that he is.
Yeah, that's
goes
true.
after the most dangerous person in that entire building twice. He pretty much encases twice in his a pincushion trap of feathers that if Twice starts doing anything, he'll get all of his Twice things will get destroyed, and he has very nice. For Hawkeye, it's probably a very heartfelt talk with Twice, and Twice is very Hawks. Oh.
How dare you call him Hawkeye?
My bad. Well, no. Hawkeye's pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Honestly, honestly, Hawkeye's cooler.
Hawks has powers.
So does Hawkeye.
He doesn't have powers.
Yeah, he does.
What? He can shoot a bow really good.
Oh, I was thinking the One Piece character. Oh no, not the Marvel character. Fuck that guy. I was thinking Dracula Mihawk.
No.
I'm all over the place right now.
Well, he's cool as balls. Yeah. No. Hawkeye from
Mihawk.
Marvel. I was thinking Hawkeye from Marvel.
No. Fuck that guy. He's not cool at all.
Yeah, exactly. How dare you? Hawkeye Mihawk. Yeah, that guy's cool.
Dracula Mihawk.
Dracula Mihawk. That goes. By the way, side note before we get back to that or something. Tiger Law.
Trafalgar Law
might die.
Possibly. Yeah. What have you heard? Have you seen spoilers? I haven't seen. This is actually a spoiler I've not seen yet.
I have not seen spoilers, but it has not happened yet in the manga.
But
a lot of people think it's going that way. Hardcore.
That would be a sad character to lose.
You really like that character.
Trafalgar Law. On a side note, Trafalgar
D. Waterlaw. Side note.
We're not diving deeper into it. Trafalgar D. Waterlaw has one of the coolest devil fruit powers in all of One Piece. He has the Op fruit, which lets him create a space where he can perform surgery and move items around and hit internal organs and do all and just take people's limbs off and rearrange them. It's super fucking cool and badass. On top of that, the Heart Pirates are actually some of the cool. Well, they aren't maybe the coolest, but their ship is a submarine and it's awesome. I love their symbol. Their symbol is actually my lock screen background right now. My phone is recording, but otherwise I would show everyone. Mm-hmm. They are so fucking cool. It would suck. And he's been there for so long. He's got a cool sword and a coat, and I will be very sad if he dies. That said, it would be amazing for the show.
Well,
because he is probably one of the first to join the Straw Hat Alliance. That's a real player.
Yeah, so
even though he doesn't think
because you said you think this character is going to die, which is this actually is due because it's a weekly anime. You're watching what was the most recent One Piece?
Yeah,
and you're like, this character, I don't know who it was.
It wasn't a character as important as Law, but it was a character I liked a lot. That might actually be. It's One Piece, so they could have just received several mortal injuries and survived through it. But the way they did the sequence, I think one of the characters might actually be dead. That I really liked.
So it's the guy from Wano, right? And I was talking to him here at work, and he's super into One Piece, and I was like, what's his name? Tiger Law? She's like Fog Law, and I was like, oh, because you said it was a character you liked.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's who I thought it was, and he's like, oh no, the anime probably won't show that till later. And I was like, does he die? He's like, well, no, he hasn't died, but it seems like it's going that way.
Okay, that could very well happen.
So I'll be pretty.
I mean, if I don't know how the manga goes. I imagine they defeat Kaido eventually because it's a shonen manga, but. Yeah. That's sort of Law's whole thing right now. So once he defeats Kaido is sort of his end goal, I believe. So once he does that, who knows what's next, But
anyways, back to My Hero Academia, season 6.
Season 6, yeah. Oh, good for you. You did a great
job. I know.
Oh my God, it's baby's first steps.
My
everybody.
memory
He's
is great for when
Whoa.
I first say things correctly.
The geriatrics finally getting stuff together. Oh my goodness.
People can listen. They know you're gaslighting right now, and I would never gaslight you guys. Anyways,
I would do it all day long. It's fun.
Hawks. There you go. See, Hawks. He has Twice in the trap, and Twice starts to make bodies and stuff.
Twice is all sad because he made a very emotional point that like this is like the second or third time he's brought a dude in that has betrayed the party. The first being Overhaul, who killed Magna, which was very rough for them.
Yes.
So Twice is very like, I'm the worst person in this party right now. Damn it. So he's trying to make all his Twice clones, and Hawks is just obliterating them left and right because this man's quirk is nuts.
It is.
And then Dobby comes in.
Dobby, you suck.
Dobby is terrible. He comes in blasting his blue fire everywhere. Said he did the villain thing where it's like, I never trusted you, Hawks, because I hated you from the beginning. Blah 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 blah. And is trying to give Twice he is throwing everything he's got at Hawks. Yes. And he's trying to give Twice. You think that'd be enough to give Twice an opening and get out of here? No. Nope. But Hawks is on a next fucking
he's fast as shit,
level.
Bro.
He has barely any of his wings left. He jumps out the window, rushes all the way around the building, and gets back to the other side to keep attacking Twice. Still fighting Dobby.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my god! And Dobby knows his name because
what was his name again?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh fuck!
It was something very normal.
We mentioned it. We talked about it too. What happened? We're like, whoa, that was his name, and then we were like, I forgot it already.
It was a very normal name because it was his actual name.
Look it up.
But so he says his name
and with like the fire and Twice is coming behind.
That was what I was getting to that. I was getting to that. It was my favorite scene in the show. I made a meme out of it.
I saw that. It was a good meme. It was a good meme.
You
can see those memes too if you go on Instagram.
Yeah, follow us. I'm gonna keep using that format too. I saved it. But so the last scene we pretty much get with real Twice is he's getting away. He's making a single Twice clone. There are feathers flying around it still, even though Hawks is engulfed in a wave of fire. And just out of the background you just see the silhouette of Hawks with his feather sword ready to stab Twice, and that is exactly what happens because we sadly lost one of our favorite villains in the show.
I like Twice, man.
Twice was we talked about it. We like Twice, how fun he was, how like if anyone could repent, we really wanted it to be him, and he could change his ways because he was so much fun. But sadly, he is dead, and he had a very heartfelt. It actually hurt me a little because like I like Twice so much, and we got to see him like. I know they're all bad, evil villains and stuff.
She's crazy.
And Toga's crazy, but he got that last doppelganger who outlived him. Yeah, he got it all the way down there to save them. Where Toga and Compress, and got to do his heartfelt like goodbye essentially, and it was like, oh, why are you making me feel so much things for a villain, guys?
I know.
So one of the best characters in the show, who we only ever got to see go off once, is now dead.
I know.
Which is like good for My Hero for killing off characters. Not a lot of anime that like to actually do that sometimes. So good for them.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
It was awesome. I mean. This season's just been so good.
This season's awesome. And the next episode, it looks like next episode we're going back to Mami Mirko freaking smashing her with everything. Man. She managed to survive to another week, guys. I'm pretty much just counting down the days right now.
I'm here too, right?
Yeah, but so are they.
You can talk to me also.
I've been talking to you this whole podcast.
You've been talking to them. Well, I'm here too, guys. I know I usually don't talk as much, but like I know they're better looking than me, probably.
I mean, imagine, yeah.
Well, I mean, some of them are probably nerds, so.
I mean, imagine, yeah.
Some of them. Evan listens to our podcast. He's pretty good looking.
That's awesome.
Shout out to you, Evan.
That's awesome. Yo.
He's a trainer.
Your pocket's sticking out, by the way. Anyways, guys. So Mami Mirko survived to another week, which I'm just counting down the weeks at this point, to the point where like I'm pretty sure I love her, but I think she has a shelf life right now at this point.
It seems like I don't know. Yeah. Well, now like you're like if you're right, because like
if Shigaraki wakes up dead.
Oh, she's dead. Yeah, she's dead. If they killed what was his name? Night Eye.
Yes.
They killed Night Eye.
So they're not afraid to kill characters.
Not afraid to kill characters. But then I was like, oh, that was just the one. But killing Twice was kind of like, I was like.
That was a huge thing.
Yeah, I was like,
back when they killed Magna, too, I was like really shocked. Because like, that was a big time villain for them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Magna
totally
was part of it. It was
was
at when All Might lost his powers and all that stuff.
Yeah, I totally forget about that.
That was a big character. And they just killed her.
I could look it up. Also, it was Kigo.
I wasn't sure. I'm not sure.
Takami.
Okay, that was his name.
Hawks.
Okay, wow. Yeah.
So you know what that means?
Remembering that one.
You know what that means to us?
Nothing.
Was it
Magna? Magna, yeah. But that does mean. I mean, that does further solidify the idea that like Dabi is Todoroki's sibling and all that jazz.
Yeah, Magna is one of those characters that I think is supposed to be
transgender, right?
I don't. No, it's just she.
Okay.
But it's like a trap, anime trap. You know,
Okay,
like
okay.
who was that
Yeah,
person
yeah.
with Haku?
Yeah, sure.
Naruto.
Yes,
Haku.
correct. Yes.
Looked like a girl. Looked like a girl, but wasn't
Okay,
a boy.
okay. So yeah, that was the big. So they killed that character like it was nothing. So I'm not like I'm other than Deku. I'm starting to wonder if anyone's actually safe.
I know.
You know.
Mine was Bakugo.
What if we lost? Yeah, exactly. What if we lost anyone from Class
Uraka.
1A minus grape juice?
I don't know if we lost Frappy or whatever her name is. I wouldn't care that much either.
Oh, the frog.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would care either. That would hurt Deku a lot because that's been his friend since the beginning, but she got a little annoying.
Yeah.
The last couple seasons.
I don't know. Remember that? It was that whole like Froppy. What is it? Froppy.
Froppy.
Whatever.
Something like that.
Fucking.
Not
That's a
frog.
dumb power.
Yeah.
Well, they had that whole beach episode, and that just. Oh my god, that was terrible.
So, and she was the one that stopped them from going to go do stuff again too. After All Might lost his powers in that big incident, they wanted to go like do more things or something like that, and she like stopped them, and I was like, but that'd been kind of cool for the show.
Yeah,
she
it would've been
cried
sick.
and all that stuff.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
You're a B character.
Yeah,
Get out of
Weebs
here.
really like her.
Yeah, I know, because weebs suck.
Weebs like love her.
I know. They all cosplay as her, and it's like because she's a nerdy fucking frog.
Yeah.
Like that's what she is.
Yeah.
Like she's a B character.
Yeah. So minus grape juice and her, yeah, that would be crazy if someone from Class 1A went down.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact, so I'm betting Shigaraki wakes up and then the mountain thing, I can't remember the guy's name, but
Yeah. Giganta.
yeah, something.
Saurus Monster Rex. I don't remember. You don't need to look it up. Everyone knows who it is. You know the big.
He's
the big
gonna
villain
wake
from
up.
last episode.
He's gonna wake up and destroy a bunch of shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That'll be a big time problem.
But-
Because that guy's like he's like one of the old dogs. So
If this
he's got
show
power.
keeps up, we both said, you heard it here, folks. We both said, if the show keeps up the way it is, anime of the year.
Yes.
And this is a PSA, team PSA. If you pick Attack on Titan for anime of the year, you're a fuck.
You're a bad person. Moving on to Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man, dude.
Great. Dude, this show's awesome.
I love it.
I love it so much.
I love it.
I was really afraid the show was gonna be like, not afraid, but I was like, assuming the show was gonna be just like Jujutsu Kaisen, like just like.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
And
It
the
had the same
vibe is
vibe, yeah.
totally different, and I'm all here for it.
It had like the same like, oh, kid who has like a demon inside of him,
Exactly, yeah.
and like, oh, they're fighting demons.
Yeah, and we have a trio, and the two, and it looks like two are stupid and one's smart,
I mean,
and all
I'm-
this
I'm
stuff.
here for this
No,
two
I'm
are
down for
stupid
that,
thing.
but I'm just saying, like, I thought it was going to be. I thought so. Whoa, boy. That chair is still broken, folks. I need a minute.
Yeah, if you didn't watch the episode where I fixed it, I didn't fix it. I didn't fix it. It was functioning really well. We need new chairs. If you here, as Davis is fixing the chair, I'll say this. Hey, everybody out there, this is an ad. Ad to listen to our podcast, so we don't have to have broken chairs. So Davis, who already broke his ankle, fell to the ground. In all honesty, it's not really the chair's fault. It's your fault for not getting your friends to listen to the podcast. So listen to the podcast. Watch our podcast. Spread the news so we don't fall in chairs.
I think I got it. Almost.
Are you sure?
No, we're gonna try it out, anyways.
Are you going to have to stand the rest of the episode?
No, I have a second chair over there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's going to be a bitch to get.
Yeah, it is. Let's see, right?
There's no fucking chance you're sitting in that. This is going to be... that's not going to work. You have to move closer to this... Thank God this is a few days after leg day, too.
No, seriously.
How you feel, Davis?
Anyways, so let's talk about Chainsaw Man.
You were talking about how you thought it was going to be like Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's not, and
Yeah.
you enjoy that.
Correct. I really did think this was going to be just straight up. Like I thought it was going to be like a carbon copy of the trio with a different story and all that stuff. But all the characters feel so much different than
Yes.
their Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not going to call them counterparts, but Jujutsu Kaisen characters. Because while Yuji is a fucking moron, he's not as dumb as Denji.
Yeah, no,
Denji is so stupid, and I
He's
love
so
it.
stupid.
I
And
love it.
I would say Nabarro is crazy.
Yes.
Not as crazy as Power.
That is fact. Power just like, I want to kill things.
Yeah, Power is nuts.
And I'm all down for that.
Yes.
And even and this kid's even darker than Megumi, you know? He's even more Jesus.
You're really trying here.
I'm doing my best over here. Hang on.
Is it like you're swatting?
Pretty much, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it is not fun. It is not fun. So,
It's okay. Our episode's going on long anyway, so
Yeah, it's fine. But right now, this was a hilarious episode. We laughed the entire time.
Oh, it was great.
We got some great like story, like world building. We got to see the new organization they worked for and all this stuff. And I like it how this organization is actually like integrated into the world.
Dude, oh my god. See, great minds think alike, because I was literally gonna say that. I thought it during the episode. I was like, I'm gonna save it for podcast. I'm gonna save it for podcast. Yes, I like how, because every organization is always secretive.
Yeah.
This one is like, oh no, like they're a real thing.
Exactly.
That do real things, and like people know about them, cops work with them. I'm like, thank God. Yeah. They don't always have to be secretive.
Yes,
that's
like,
so
it's so
funny.
good.
It's so, I literally thought that during the episode, but I was like, I'm gonna save it for podcast.
And keep the regular people out of the way. Let them do their job done. Keep people safe. I love that. I think it's such a smart move.
I love how Denji, we got to talk about it because you said that. I love how Denji is a boy.
He is such a boy.
He wants boobs. He wants to get with
Mikuna. If someone M-I-K, I don't remember. We just really got her name. Yeah. But yeah, he's all like, his motivation's boobs. Like he just wants to touch boobs. And I love it. Boobs. And I love it. I think that's hilarious. For a guy that, he's a guy that has never lived his life. I can relate and understand what would motivate him so well.
Yes.
And I liked how he was so pissed about Power joining the team until he realized boobs.
Yeah, I know.
Like, she's fine.
Yeah. He's like, fine, I'll accept it. It's like a Makima.
Yeah, something like that.
Mikima. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I like how he's also a total train wreck. Like there's the episode, like I think black-haired kid, the Sasuke of the group. Yeah, I thought that he had a really long name.
It's like how?
Yeah,
Sasuke.
He's very dark, and I enjoy. I don't know. I enjoy how this like their fight scene.
Oh yeah,
he just like he was punching him. He tried to do the cool guy act of like, oh,
secret.
Yeah, you should just get out of here now because I've seen too many people die in this industry and all this stuff, and they weren't serious. Yeah, and they just get kicking the balls over and over again, and the fight was great.
Dude, Denji's from the streets, man.
He is. Yeah,
he's from the fucking streets.
Yeah. He does nuts or nothing.
Yeah, it's nuts or nothing. And I love how I did it. First of all, props to the animation studio. I've heard the ding noise.
That was amazing.
Mappa once again killing it. And yeah, that fight was funny, and the way he eats, the way he takes a bath.
He's just another slob of a human being, and this poor kid's got to like watch him now. I'm really gonna enjoy this like group as it goes forward.
My God,
I think they're going to be
funny.
Next tier hilarious.
Yeah,
this show has already been amazing. We laughed the entire episode.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
There wasn't a second we weren't laughing. I think.
Well, like when he kills the fiend, and then he's like. He pretends he does it for like he cares about the fiend, which I think he does a little just because of
his own
Pachita. Can't remember the name. Puccia. And then when he leaves, the Sasuke leaves. He's like, oh, actually, I really did, so I didn't get the porn all bloody.
I know, that was genius.
Porn secured. That's literally what he says, and that's
it's like he had a whole ideological conversation with the kid and didn't mean any of it, or like wasn't even like. I mean, maybe he did mean it, but he was like wasn't really paying attention to it. He was just like, I need to save the porn.
Yep. And then that's where he has his epiphany, if you would say, that his main goal in life is to touch boobs.
Yep. That is his one dream that he has now, and he's going to achieve it.
Mm-hmm. I love when he asked her, Makima, he's like, what's your type? And she's like, my type's the Denji type. And his response is, dude, that's me.
I know. I like how he had to like think about it for a second too, and his eyes like.
No, that was when
his eyes or just
she had to ask him if you could eat.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he's like, I can.
I cannot.
Yeah, I know. That's great. That was amazing. I love this kid.
This kid, hardcore, 100% amazing.
I love this kid.
Great main character. Great supporting character so far. Power with her blood powers are gonna be super sick. And I like how she's a fiend. She's not like she's not like him. She's not a human that has devil powers or whatever.
Yeah,
she's a fiend. So so her body's a corpse.
Yes,
and she is just a demon, the devil that took it over.
I'm interested to find out who she was.
Yeah, because some sort of blood devil looks like with a hammer of blood.
Looks awesome.
It's gonna be so much fun. This show is gonna be great.
Watch it.
Yeah, 100%. Like it is. It's right now. It's living up to all the hype that it's gotten, and we're only on the second episode, folks.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to see the one girl fight. I always forgot how to say her name, and you've corrected me. Makima. I want to see her fight because she must be so fucking
She must be stupid strong. Yeah.
I did like
the group.
I thought it was gonna be a fight, they were like going to cut it off of that episode. They were like, oh, it's going to be a fight with the demon like before it starts, and then Power just destroys the demon in 10 seconds.
The kill is mine. I love her personality. I think this is going to be so much fun.
Those two are about to be a disaster of a group. We thought Nabarro and Yuji had one brain cell between the two of them. They might have half a brain cell between the two of them.
Honestly.
I love it. Very excited.
Yeah, this is going to be, and we still got To Eternity to come out eventually here.
Oh my god, so I gotta watch Blue
Lock. Still
Blue
doing
Lock.
pretty well. It's only
2 episodes, right?
2 episodes right now. I still don't know if I want to review it yet, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I want to see it for the next 3 or 4 episodes.
I saw that shot with like a demon-like thing.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
Yeah. So there's no actual demons in the show, but
yeah, but like
symbolism.
symbolism.
But it was symbolism. So I'm very interested to see how the show goes. I think the next episode's gonna be really good and might make or break it. We'll see. Depends on because they're about to play like a soccer game for once.
Ooh.
So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
See if they can keep my attention. So far they have. So far it's been pretty fun. So I'm
if
very
we
excited.
get Blue Lock, keep that, and then To Eternity. This weekly anime review, guys, might be an hour.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
We just gotta get better chairs.
Go. Facts. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.